Okay, it's 9:53. I'm at the corner of Clarendon and Topanga Canyon. And there's been calls for domestic dispute in this intersection tonight. I came earlier and I didn't see anything or any police activity, although they're very busy. This is the Topanga division. I had heard more than these two people screaming, hollering, and the like. And now they're making up in front of the cops. So the call was for a potential domestic problem. And when I pulled up, I see this woman underneath this tree here in the wheelchair with no one else. Some guys just hanging out. Then I see some other guys coming up and screaming at each other about some third person. He's moved her over by the side of the car, or asked her to move over. She's on the other side of this car in a wheelchair. He's doing all this paperwork. Up ahead, the cross street there would be Ventura Boulevard. I've got a lot of video on that, you've seen on my other videos. And this main right here is Topanga Canyon Boulevard. And across the way is the Gateway Plaza, which I go into a lot, check on some things. This small street we're on is called Clarendon. There's many streets in the valley, it disjoints. It looks like a short street here, but it really carries on. And this section of the street used to be very busy with homeless. Right in front here, there was an encampment right where the bicycle is. And down the street, there was a full encampment at the old post office. They closed the post office and moved it, and it became an encampment conveniently. And they moved it, cleaned that out because someone bought it for building apartments. And we had a domestic dispute here. The call was for a domestic dispute. And police arrived eventually. I'm really curious about the paperwork. This is the night of the first game of the World Series, Tuesday night. I expected it to be dead quiet. My wife thought that there'd be a lot of partiers out. I'm not so sure I see that. A lot of activity though, because it's also one of the hottest days on record for this time of year. So in the northeast end of the valley, a lot of fires, brush fires, collisions probably due to hazardous conditions. But I wanted to stay close in this area, and sure enough, a bunch of stuff come up.